Hello there. Welcome back. This is AB1 Kenobi, and today I will be doing a little unboxing of some Topps Chrome. So recently, Topps came out with the new Cosmic boxes, and those were going for around $300 to $350 a box. A little bit out of my price range, but I was last night looking around on Whatnot, being a little night owl, and came across a break that was doing one box of Cosmic and two of the Mega Optic boxes, and ended up landing on New England and for $17, and the Packers, who I PC and who I grew up watching, for 14. So $40. Got a couple cards out of there. Marshawn Lloyd, a Brett Favre out of the Cosmic. Pretty cool cards. I'm not up to scale on my editing yet, so take a pause and go search 2024 Cosmic football, and you'll see a few openings there, and a lot of them suggested don't buy the box, so I took their word for it. I also could not find it here in China either, which is probably a good thing. So I have been able to find Topps Chrome Mega Box, and I've purchased two of these in the past, and out of those two boxes, these are some of the hits that I've gotten and basically what we're going to be looking for tonight. So the first box I ever got, I pulled this nice Jayden Daniels refractor, and what I thought was cool is that on the back it'll actually say refractor, so not a lot of guessing you have to do. Some of these cards are getting shinier and shinier. Wound up with a first year fabric, also a little shiny there, little napkin. They have 1974 edition, so have that one with the Xavier Worthy, and also a non-refractor with Ladd McConkey. We'll set that there. These will all come off later in a second. The typical one you'll see in these boxes is the X-Fractor. So this came in my second box that I bought, Drake May. Pretty good hit there. Try to get some money for this guy. I totally don't believe in the hype behind him, but we'll see. Behind him, okay, oops, good old Brett Favre. Recent Netflix documentary coming out on him. Good old hit piece about his little dick pic episode in the past, and his new scandal with the Southern Mississippi volleyball team, trying to build an indoor training facility. Anyways, I liked him as a player. As a person, probably doesn't seem that great, but anyways. And then Randy Moss, I like these Sunday Swags. Also, nice little refractor. And if you weren't sure, again, says it right there. So, pretty cool. I liked Randy Moss. Didn't like him when we were having to play him, but pretty solid wide receiver there. And a couple other like really cool cards, except really bad players. Numbered Purple Sparkle. Had to look up this guy. He basically is a practice squad player, but ends up with a numbered card. So that might go into the dollar pull bin later on Whatnot. Oops, come back here, Mr. Warren Moon. All right, Warren Moon. And also, you can get some autos in here. Theo Johnson. I'm not sure on him because New York pretty much sucked last year, but they got Russell Wilson now, so maybe they'll do good with the new QB. Then these finesses, these kind of remind me of the Cosmics, very spacey looking, which is what drew me to those Cosmics. I like space. I like that kind of psychedelic stuff. And then this was one. This is a Urban Legends and is supposed to be a case hit. And when I pulled this, I just treated it like a normal card, wasn't sure. And whenever I finish unboxing, I always do a little spreadsheet of what I've pulled, what I want to keep in that. And saw this had sold for around $30 and was like, whoa, that's a good one. So I might keep this one for the old collection. Kind of followed the Cowboys before I was a Packer fan. And sad to say, before I was a Packer fan, I followed the Bears. But that was due to my mom's boyfriend, so I blame him. But once that went south, went back to the Packers with my uncle and my cousin, and life has been better ever since. So, and the last ones you might find in here are these sepia refractors. Pretty cool. Not the negative. Negative are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. I haven't had one of those yet. And these all chrome teams are pretty sweet too, especially in the refractor. So I will just clean off this a little bit because we're gonna get some better cards than these today. Or I should say tonight. Filming this on Friday night. It's been a long week and figured, hey, I have this box of cards staring at me for a while. Let's open it. So we have here. Yep. All right, had some notes here. So this box bought on Taobao for 377.42 RMB. Do the math, that comes out to be $52.84. You can buy that on Target for $62. So over here in China, I actually got this cheaper than in the US. Most of it was on sale because I'm in a VIP program, because I buy so much stuff. It's Taobao is kind of like Amazon. It's pretty cool. Shipping here is almost cheap or next to nothing. So without further ado, let me, again, I'll clear some of this stuff up. Put that aside over here. These guys can go away. I got some other card holders when we get some good stuff out. So we will, speaking of the Bears, Mr. Caleb Williams. So in here we should have 7 packs, 6 cards per pack. Empty. All right. Here. All right, that'll work. Kind of got to get used to trying to open, and I have the phone straight in my face here. Larry Allen, so Devin Hester, Dan Hampton, all right, Finesse Sproles, not a whole lot right here, so there's that. Refractor. Is that going to be my refractor for the box? You got to be kidding me. This might be the dud box there. All right. Well, we'll at least put a sleeve on you. And yeah. I don't know why I bother with this guy. We won't put a sleeve on that one. Finesse though. Definitely old school player. Dan Hampton. Someone feel free to comment once I get some subscribers instead of my 2. Let me know if any of these guys are good. I know Devin Hester is good. I don't really care about an offensive tackle though, so they're good, but Devin's just a base, so they'll go there. These aren't really that good either, so we'll go base, and hits over there. All right. Ron Jaworski. Ooh. Okay, Minnesota, Dante Culpepper. Johnny Wilson, rookie. We'll sleeve him. Bruce Matthews. And here's our purple from Minnesota. Ooh, JJ McCarthy would be really nice. I don't think I'm that lucky. Not that lucky. That is not JJ McCarthy. That is John Randall. All right. Pretty cool color match-ish there. Junior Colson and Cameron Kinchin. So, rookie. These are all vets, yeah. We'll throw that there. You can go there. All right, third pack. Jeez, Herman Moore. There we go. Charles Woodson, I'll take that. Freaking baller. Bryce Young, we'll take that guy. Ooh, I like this finesse with the refractor on it. That looks good. Little Ocho Cinco. Mason Smith. And another Chad Johnson. Nice. Come on. Yeah, I'll put Chad over there. Okay, I got an all etch in there. That'll be nice. Okay. Joey Porter. Rod Smith. Ricky Pearsall. All right. Oh, Troy Aikman. Anthony Gold and Ray Davis. Man, this box is not looking as good as my first two. We got three packs left. Not a lot of cool big stars. One of those main QBs for this year. Got a little Packer vet action here. All right. Troy Polamalu. All right, Minnesota. Steve Hutchinson on the refractor, X-Fractor. All right, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Youthquake. Javon Bullard. And Will Shipley. Just gonna go there. I'll sleeve all these guys up later. I'm pretty good about using the top loaders on everything. I can get this stuff fairly cheap over here. I'll probably do a video about that for one of my next ones, I think. It's about card supplies over here. All right, get me something good. Lots of shiny. Patrick Willis. All right, another, is that a fractor? No. Another Ricky Pearsall. Malik Washington. Little Bo Jackson. Refractor? Yep, and the fractor. Nice. Yeah, defensive tackle. Don't really care. Xavier Worthy. I'll take that. Pretty speedy guy, that Xavier Worthy. Coming from Texas. Packers just picked up first wide receiver in the draft since I think 2002. So also from Texas. Be pretty sweet to see how he does this year. I like that Youthquake in this X-Fractor. Maybe this guy can have a better year after. Not so great. Use these guys, though. What am I doing? See, I'm pretty new at this. I keep on forgetting. I have all these nice little display toys here. All right. Okay, last pack mojo. Yep, Leroy Butler, solid Packer. Todd Heap, Bruce Smith. Troy Franklin and Chris Long. Yeah, so you win some, you lose some. Not the greatest box. Yeah, I'd say that's like a 3 out of 10. Last video I did talk about some new basketball cards that were out. I did a Prism video, and I did just so happen to purchase a 24-25 Prism China variation. box from over here. I need to wait a little bit to open this and maybe do another video and kind of earn the right to open this too. I think I have some personal goals I need to meet before I can do this bad boy. But in the meantime, if you want to see some really cool cards, check out YouTube, other videos for 2024-25 Prism China Variation. Awesome product out there. I really like this, and living in China, I think it was like a no-brainer for me to buy this. So other than that, that's it. We'll see you next time, where I think I will do a video about the card supplies that you can get over here. And after that video, we'll do one on this. Thanks for watching. Again, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much.